Hiya, it's Helen here from Hell of a Cake again, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make these adorable owl cakesicles. I've made these plain bases in another video, so if you want to follow along, check that out. I've already coloured some modelling paste in before the video, the links will just be below. I'm starting off at the tummy area by rolling some blue modelling paste until it's about 2 to 3 millimeters thick. Then I'm pressing down on the heart cutter and shaking it around the bench so it doesn't stick. I give the appearance of the feathers by pressing down with the curved tool and making each line in a 4-3-2-1 order. In the owl above, I'm using a petal cutter to make the wings, but in this one I'm using a wing mould, and I'm just simply getting the dark pink modelling paste and pressing it in and removing it. Then I'm cutting off the little bits at the end because it doesn't fit within the heart. I'm lightly dusting the wings just to make it look pretty. I use a matching pink colour for the flower, but just remember to add a little bit of yellow into the mould so that it looks more realistic when you take it out. Next you want to roll out some yellow modelling paste into a small bowl, then pinch it with your fingers and press it down like this. When you've got the shape right, press down 2 lines and make sure it doesn't connect. If you've got it right, it won't look like a triangle. Then place your tool onto the line and make sure it goes all the way around. The way I make the little beak is by rolling out some orange modelling paste into a small bowl, and then I pinch it with my fingers in the same way as we did the feet. Just press it a little harder to get a flat back, and then position the pointed end forward and cut around to give it an open beak look. I'm rolling out some white modelling paste around about 1 to 2 millimeters thick. Then I'm using the larger plunger cutter of the two and I'm cutting out 2 circles. Remember to drag it along the bench so you don't get them jagged edges. Repeat this process another 2 times with the smaller cutter using the black modelling paste. Grab some edible glue and stick the 2 parts together. I find this so cheap to make myself at home, so check out the link above. I'm rolling a tiny amount of white modelling paste into a bowl and repeating this another 2 times so they're the same size. I stick them on and press them down so they're flat. Put your eyes to one side and now we can start sticking all the pieces on. I've heated a few more candy melts into a tub and mixed them until they're nice and smooth. You can now follow along and just stick them on like I do. The last part we need to do is make some eyebrows. So roll out a small amount of black modelling paste into a point and then cut the end off. And then put the straight bit in the middle of the eye and curve it round and make a lovely little flick at the end. I know I've used candy melts to stick them down with here, but it's actually easier to use edible glue. But make sure you put fondant to fondant when you're putting the glue on because it doesn't actually stick to the chocolate. I've just popped a little pink ribbon on it just to make it that extra bit cuter. And here are the finished owl cakesicles. If you're interested in more designs, make sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on. Until next time.